So I'm here with the cover of my new book, The Wizard's Guide to Energy Healing. It's an amazing book, and one thing that the book doesn't mention, that is only known by word of mouth or through me promoting it on social media, is that there's a very magical energetic device in the cover of the book. And the book itself will empower a person to the first 3 levels of magical awakening, but the cover is capable of sending any magical awakening energy possible. So I'm going to ask the cover of this book to send a beautiful energy that I call Alchemy of the Grail to anybody who's watching this video. Alchemy of the Grail has the capacity to draw on any of the energies of the world's great spiritual traditions. It can flow the energies of rune charms, the energies of sacred Hebrew letters, the energies of the Ankh, the Om, the Star of David, any possible variable of sacred power that exists in any of the world's spiritual traditions can be accessed through Alchemy of the Grail. So just simply asking this book and the cover of this book, basically, to send an Alchemy of the Grail energy healing to anybody watching this video. And we're just going to allow this energy to continue until I ask the book to stop. So just sit back and experience this energy as it's flowing. Now the cool thing about this is that I could also ask the book to add in the energy of Excalibur, which is the divine sword of light. So asking the book cover now to just bring in the energy of Excalibur also into this healing, and to just let that flow deeply through this video. And again, all these energies simply flowing from the cover of the book at my verbal request, which could be your verbal request if you have a copy of the book. So you may want to consider buying a copy. Not only do you have a wonderful healing companion with you at all times, but also it will empower you to the first 3 levels of magical awakening, which is a very powerful energetic healing system. So I'm going to ask this book now to use Alchemy of the Grail to specifically send the Hebrew names of God that exist through the various sephra in the Kabbalah, as that is manifested in the human body of any person watching this video. So again, just activating the energies of the Hebrew names of God to flow through the sephra of whoever may be watching this video. And just feel that as it moves through your system. Again, we're working with a specific technique called Alchemy of the Grail, which draws on the energies of the world's great spiritual traditions. Alchemy of the Grail is a level 7 tool in the Magical Awakening system. If you would like to learn Magical Awakening, the best way, the easiest way, is just to start by getting a copy of this book. But you can also learn it by studying with one of our teachers who are listed on the magicalawakening.org website. And if you'd like to make it all the way up to the 7th level to be able to access Alchemy of the Grail, that would be a beautiful magical journey to explore. So I'm going to do one last shift here before we bring in some energy of integration. Simply going to ask the cover of this book to send energy of the damsels of the wells, which are a beautiful, nurturing presence that can be invoked through the 4th level of the Magical Awakening healing system. So calling in the presence of the damsels of the wells. And again, all of this happening simply through me verbally talking to the book. This book's like a real-life version of Harry Potter and more powerful than Reiki. So, going to do one last technique to just help bring a sense of integration to this short healing. So I'm going to ask the cover of the book to bring us all into the Grail cup for integration, which usually just takes a short time to just help us integrate for a minute or two from all the energy that's moved through us in this short video healing. So it feels like the integration is coming to a state of completion. So hopefully you've enjoyed this magical awakening energy healing from the book, The Wizard's Guide to Energy Healing. Again, just a reminder, The Wizard's Guide to Energy Healing will empower you to the first 3 levels of the magical awakening energy healing system. But beyond that, it also has an energetic magical device in the cover of the book that allows you to ask for myriad possibilities of healing that are even beyond the 3 levels that are taught in this book. So again, in this particular healing, we accessed a level 7 tool called Alchemy of the Grail. So I want to thank you again for experiencing this healing, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.